Thank you very much to the staff of Alpo, the learners, and under the leadership of your current LRCs. I'm delighted to come and make myself present and do what I usually do best. It always makes me very happy to stand before such a large crowd of learners whose future might seem very blurry. Your future might not be so clear to us at the moment, but God Himself has something very big in store for you. It is just up to you to either nurture what God has prepared for you or destroy it. With this, permit me to stand on the protocol already established and start my motivational talk with a short story. There was once upon a time 2 boys and a girl. 2 boys and a girl. They were in school, just like anybody else, just like you. At this school, they labeled teachers as teachers being so cruel, teachers without mercy, and then they also had those teachers that they loved the most, who were very soft with them in most cases. But then, they did not know what effect they were going to experience in due course by facing the teachers who were very hard on them and the teachers who were very soft on them. I want you to look at how we extract gold. Gold is extracted in a very rough manner. Gold, as the original ore, is put under very immense pressure. Pressure that if it is a human being, most of us would give up. It is heated on a very, very high temperature so that we remove all those things that we do not need. Equally, when we are at school, teachers are here to remove everything that you don't need in your life. And removing these things that we don't need and you don't need, your community doesn't need, it requires patience and some thought of resilience, because you need to stand your ground. It is something that is going to make you pure and something that is going to make you very original. We want to remove everything from you which you do not need, and you should bear with us. Back to these 3 people. The 3, one of them decided to label the teachers and calling teachers names because of how they used to be with them. And in the end, this one decided to drop out. He went out of school because teachers were not so nice on him. He decided to go, and that was the end of his education. But that boy, that girl, decided to persist and be there. Continue to get the learning, the lessons from the teachers until they completed their school. At the end of the day, they went to the teachers that used to teach them, used to be rough on them, used not to be merciful on them, but because those teachers knew what it is that those kids needed while they were at school for the sake of their future. Now, there's this other day when they went to the teacher and went to tell the teacher, "Sir, we thank you so much for everything that you did to us. We knew it wasn't easy, but you have made us who we are today. There is no teacher that is here to destroy your life. Every teacher is here to shape you, because that is simply the reason why we were trained as teachers. If today we are gathered in this hall, it's because there are those learners who listened to the teachers, who took the lessons in that came from various teachers. But then we have those learners who, for the grace of God, are present today, and from today onwards, they are going to take a different route, whereby they are going to learn something in this hall that indeed it doesn't matter which kind of teacher is teaching me, under which room, But what matters is that we listen to what is coming from the teacher and correct myself so that I may become somebody relevant in the society. Because it cannot be that the same teacher that taught the one who's going to get an award is the same teacher that taught you who decided not to get an award. Because it is your decision. You decided not to get an award. You are made complete. You have everything that it takes that needs to be corrected for as long as you abide by those instructions, and you will be able to get this particular achievement that you need to get. So now, I want us to look at the scriptures that are found in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1 to 8. That says, for everything there is a season, and a time for every activity under heaven. This is the time for today. This time did not just come. It is a time that is here simply because there were certain people, you learners, the teachers, that were preparing for this day. This day is here because we want to recognize the hard work of certain learners. It is the right season to award you, to appreciate you, to recognize what you have done throughout the time when you were here until they decided that no, today we need to award some learners. Yeah? The time is here. It is an award ceremony. A time for every activity. This activity, this time, is not by mistake. It was planned, it was worked for. There are learners that sweated, there are teachers that were committed throughout, and today we are here to celebrate the day. If you are in school, in whatever classroom you find yourself, you are being taught by a teacher for a certain subject. That teacher made somebody get an award. Why are you not getting that award? When you go back home, go and look at yourself through the mirror. Go and look at the kind of person that you see in that mirror. Whether you are doing justice to yourself or you are busy destroying yourself. Because many people started, but not many ended their journey properly. Dr. Alpo Mbamba is here to make sure that you are shaped just like anybody else. Mr. Livingi was here telling his sad and very emotional story. He was here. He might have sat on the chair that you are sitting if your brothers did not break it. He might be sitting on that chair, or he might have sat on that chair where you are sitting now, being taught by the teacher that taught him. But then you have a choice to make, whether to make it or to end somewhere halfway. Now, back to the story how we come about to make the gold. Back to the story of those three people, the two boys and one girl. One boy quit and left. But the two, a boy and a girl, decided to remain put and focused with their education. When they went to that teacher, the teacher said, no, thank you very much for having listened to me, because many of your friends did not make it. Apparently, I used to be too rough. I don't used to be merciful with them. But for you, you made it, and today you are coming to thank me for what I did. Now the teacher said, in everything that we do, circumstances are part of our life. We are not born and live, grow in a society where problems are not going to be part of us. We are going to grow with problems. But it is something that you need to look at yourself, that whether these problems are going to weather you down, break you down, or they are going to make you stronger. The teacher gave an analogy of saying, the two of you, I would like to tell you that the people that wavered, the people that gave up in education, it's because the circumstances that they went through, the suffering that you are going through at home, the suffering that Mr. Livingi went through, it is not you going through it alone. Many people have gone through it. Everything that you are going through today, somebody has gone through it. Many people went through it. It's just that there is a difference between going through it and become stronger, or going through it and become weak and defeated. You are not going to be defeated if you believe in your dreams. Your dreams are valid. These two people, they were told, one of you, I look at you like I'm looking at an egg. You know an egg, a uta. Yes, an egg is very soft when it's raw, is it? If it slips through your hand and it falls down, what will happen to it? It will break, and you might not even be able to pick up the content that is inside the egg, is it? This egg, if put in the pot, add water and boil this egg, what is going to happen to the egg? What will happen to the egg? It will become hard. So the situation that you are going through, it is either going to make you soft or it's going to make you hard. The ones who gave up, I look at you and I look at them like a potato. You know, a potato when raw is very, very hard. But when you put it under pressure, it becomes what? Soft. So it is you to choose whether the circumstances that you are going through will make you soft or will make you hard. Because when you are hard, when you are made hard, when you are purified, the circumstances of this world will not defeat you. Because you will be stronger enough to defend yourself, to get yourself out of trouble by any means possible, because you were simply put through under pressure. The pressure you are facing with your subject, your summaries from the teachers, from the community, at home, those sleepless nights are only making you stronger and stronger, so that tomorrow you are ready to take over from where others have left these things that we were born for, to organize ourselves, to organize our society, and to be beneficial to one another. Mr. Levingi spoke of 3 teachers, including the principal. The 2 teachers were very soft with him. They could give him a chance to explain his excuses, to say, no, I cannot make it, my situation at home cannot allow me to continue staying in school. But there came a teacher that I had called Miss Muremi, who could not give him a chance. Whenever he wanted to speak, he was cut off. Whenever he wanted to speak, he was cut off. That is something that made him come back to school. So whatever your teachers are saying to you, whatever your teachers are doing to you, which you are already concluding that this teacher is not nice, be careful with that conclusion. Because nice teachers might not be the one that God have placed there to make you who you should be. The teacher that you will see as bad might just be that teacher that God has decided to say, you will be the one to shape this one. Because this one is becoming too soft. He likes soft things, good things. And when somebody does something good to you, which is of a soft heart, you want to conclude that that is a nice teacher. Not always. Depending on the situation, depending on what the teacher wants and what the teacher sees in you, allow the teachers to shape you, because they have sharpened so many people. You are also in their hands. Decide to receive that teaching, because that teaching is going to make you hard like a boiled egg. We do not want a learner who goes through the education, through the hands of teachers, and end up like a potato, soft. This softness is going to make you fall for peer pressure. This softness is going to make you quit one day. This softness is going to make you not fit in your society. We want you to go and fit in your society as a productive individual, because you have gone through the pressure, either from the hands of the teacher. Your friends should not be so lenient on you. Your parents should not be so lenient on you, because you need that pressure so that you remove all that we don't need in your life. Whatever we don't need in your life need to be removed in order for you to be the original person, that person that everybody will look at tomorrow. So today you need to choose Either you are going to be defeated by the pressure that you are facing in the class. Always you look at the corner, there is a learner who is performing more than you. That is pressure. See what you can do with that pressure. Either you will pull up your sock or you will decide to go out. But that is not our prayer. Especially as teachers, we are saying remain there. The time will come when you are going to thank all those that are being rough to you for your own good. No one that is here that will ever say, my life was smooth. Everything was just fine. Everybody who succeeded has a very sad story to tell. It is just that there was a time when they told themselves, I'm not going to give up. Because this has happened to somebody. This has happened to many people. And today it's happening to me. I'm not going to give up. Because this is going to make me who I should be and who God intended me to be. Look at what your parents are doing. Look at the kind of sacrifice. They burn around in the streets of town, selling tomatoes, selling fat cakes, just to make sure that when you knock off from school, you have something to eat. But when you come here at school, you are the loudest person, you are the naughtiest person, you are the person who's calling teachers names. What are you doing to your parents? Who is going to change the situation at home, if not you? You can only go and change the situation if you are going to benefit from everything that the school is offering. These teachers are not here by mistake. They are trained to be there for you, to make you succeed in life. But you are not interested, unfortunately. We thank those that have listened. We thank those that have been there to stand their ground, and today they will have something to smile about, their achievement. For you that is not going to get anything, let this be a lesson, a motivation that you too can do it. Because the one who made that learner receive what they are going to receive is the same teacher that you are listening to. Are we clear? You are listening to the same teacher. I know our abilities differ, but in fact, if you are different from the one who's performing, maybe you are a little bit in the middle there, you are not so high like the person receiving the award. You can work on it. And indeed, you are going to do it. For as long as you allow yourself to allow the teacher to teach you and you listen to the teacher, everything is going to be well with you. Remember, in this world, we will always face challenges. God spoke through Jesus Christ in the book of John 16, verse 33, where he was told, in this world we are going to face challenges. Whether you like it or not, challenges will be here. But you must believe in me because I have overcome the world. Jesus has overcome the world. That is an example that he has set for us. You can as well overcome the world. In this case, we are referring to the challenges. You will overcome the challenges for as long as you believe in Jesus Christ. You will overcome the challenges. We are not just mere human beings. We are superhuman beings because we were made by a perfect God. A God that doesn't want to see us fail. A God that wants to see us succeed. You must be beneficial to the next person next to you. I hope these words are going to ring in your mind every time you face distraction. Every time you face a challenge, tell yourself you can do everything through Christ that strengthens you. Because those are things that we should stand on. Without them, we are going to waver. We are going to give up. We are going to betray our parents. Our parents cannot sacrifice all these years. From your first grade, today you might be in grade 8 or any other higher grade found at this school and just end there and go back home. Do you think you are going to make your parents happy? No. When your parents are not happy, God is also not happy because God has placed your parent to be there in His name. Be careful with what you are doing when you are at school, because whatever it is that you are doing, it will either break you or make you. It will either break your friend or it will make your friend. Don't waste your time at this school. Life is something that we need to plan. Life is something that we need to work for. It doesn't happen by mistake. We need to do it. Otherwise, life is going to be very, very difficult. So now, thank you for that. Yes, when you look at yourself, look at what it is that lies ahead of you. You want to be a nurse, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer. I want you to start building that career right now in the grade where you find yourself. Avoid distraction. After school, when you don't have any afternoon program, if you want to become a lawyer, make time and go to the court, magistrate court. For as long as you dress decently, nobody is barred from attending any court session in there. For as long as you look decent, you'll be allowed to be in there. Go and look at how they are presiding over cases. Look at how they are defending cases. That is what is going to fuel you up, not to give up in your dreams. When you are free, go and look at the doctors. Go speak to the doctors. Go speak to the nurses. Speak to the teachers so that you can fuel up your dream, because your dream is valid, because somebody is waiting on the other side to benefit from your dreams. Thank you very much. May God bless us now and forever. Amen.